More than 600 sentences. That's what we're going to get in this video. And what are we going to do with these sentences, Ash?
We are not going to do anything with these sentences, but you guys have to do it.
If you want 550 plus words with example sentences, 950 plus sentences with recordings, 90 plus conversations about various themes, 50 plus articles about current topics, all required grammar concepts, 45 plus stories with recordings, 750 plus exercises with answers, do not forget to visit our official website.
And the website from where you can register for this course goes like this: learnwithsamanash.com. It's very simple, approachable. Make sure that you register for that 2 months data course, which is there in the market for a long time. And people have given wonderful comment for the course.
Right. So the price is only
495 rupees.
Exactly, 495 rupees, and you get a lot of data. But for this video, you have a lot of sentences. So let's start with the sentences. Sentences.
Set 1, 1 to 20.
1. The weather was nice yesterday.
2. I'm very rich.
3. The bag is not so heavy.
4. Can you see my friend?
5. My sister and I are good cricket players.
6. My brother is at school.
7. Her sister is at home.
8. I'm a teacher and you are a student.
9. I'm not hungry today.
10. He's quite young.
11. This bed is very comfortable.
12. Why are you late today?
13. Here's your book.
14. Where are you from?
15. How old are you?
16. What do you do for living?
17. What's your favorite color?
18. I'm interested in gaming.
19. It is raining today.
20. My hands are cold today.
And that's the end of sentences set 1. Number 1 to 20.
This is set 2 from sentences. Sentence from 21 to 40. 21. They aren't going to get a house this year. 22. Sam isn't at home. I think he has gone just fishing. 23. Ash wrote an essay yesterday. 24. They want a new book. 25. Ash and Sam go to studio by car every day. 26. The pens were not hidden in the box. 27. My friend goes to work by bus every day. 28. If Ash and Sam prepare the dinner, Cam will decorate the balcony. 29. If I find your book, I'll give it back to your sister. 30. Did she visit her friend yesterday? 31. I have all the information. I just need to work out the answer. 32. Do you read newspaper every day to enhance your English? 33. Where did you come by this marker in the room? 34. When I was a student, I walked a mile to my house every day. 35th. There are many kinds of chilies in the fridge. 36. She calls me every Sunday. 37. We are having a good time. 38. Sam had a laptop, didn't he? 39. My birthday is in May. 40. The cloth has been put on the chair. Sentences set 3, 41 to 60. 41. On Monday, I went out with my partner. What is Ash going to have for dinner today? 43. I think smartphone's price will come down again. 44. He isn't going to join the English class as he is busy. 45. Sam is having coffee at a table. 46. Why did you put the card in my bag? 47. Sam and Ash are both going to become YouTubers. 48. I'm really hungry, hence I want 2 pieces of chocolate. 49. I had been waiting for about an hour when she came. 50. How much juice do you want? 51. If they do this test, they will improve their English. 52. Has she ever lived in Bangalore? 53.
We won't get the picnic spot today if you drive slowly. 54. Sam is in the room. 55. On her birthday, Sam gave her a bouquet of beautiful flowers. 56. She is going to walk home as her car isn't working today. 57. What can you tell me about your channel? 58. I'm looking for Ash. Do you know where she is? 59. When she is going to have her medicines today. 60. My friend often goes for a walk in the morning. That's the end of set 3, 41 to 60.
This is set 4 from sentences. Sentences from 61 to 80. 61. I had to stop to make a phone call. 62. Sam was holding a coffee mug in his hands. 63. I think he's fat. He weighs 110 kilograms. 64. I have to get up at 6 o'clock. 65. There are so many words in this exercise that I have to look up in the dictionary. 66. Ash writes her journal every day. 67. Do you read books every day to know new concepts? 68. My friends were sitting on a chair while watching the movie. 69. Exams in India can be really difficult sometimes. 70. What's the weather like today? It is wonderful. 71. If I lived in this house, I would run like a crazy person every day. 72. I'm going to Bangalore in a year's time. 73. Ash always gets up early in the morning, even on holiday. 74. The pond was full today. It had been raining for 2 hours. 75. If I spoke Italian, I would be working in Italy by now. 76. Cooking is one of her hobbies. 77. He buys a bottle of milk every day. 78. If they all do their best, the output will be great. 79. Ash is playing football on Tuesday. 80. The computer is very cheap, isn't it?
Sentences set 5, 81 to 100. 81. I'll be looking after their pet while they are on holiday. 82. I think he'll pass the exam test. 83. We would help you if we knew how. 84. I think these buildings are under construction. 85. How much tea in the cup would you like? 86. My friends sometimes read books. 87. I met my partner in January. 88. The stars shine every night. 89. Sam and Ash have bought a house. 90. Sam and Ash saved money so that they could buy the house. 91. I went to Hyderabad last year. 92. Where was he this evening? 93. Ash is good at dancing. 94. They didn't give Sam their books when he asked for them. 95. We swam a lot when we went for the beach. 96. I had gone to school before 5 a.m. yesterday as I had to meet someone. 97. We used to go for a walk every day when we were young. 98. Using this test, they learn English easily. They think English is an easy language. 99. This is her pen. It's hers. 100. I cannot go for a party tonight as I have to look after my little brother. That's the end of set 5. Sentences 81 to 100.
Set 6 from sentences 101 to 120. 101. My friends visit my place frequently. 102. Sam lives in Bangalore. 103. Ash hasn't come back to her office since Friday. 104. I know she's feeling well, but will she be back to work? 105. Dogs can smell extremely better with their noses. 106. When I was going through internet, I came across this course. 107. We sit on the floor while eating. 108. The company kept me waiting for the interview. 109. The film was directed by my brother and his friends. 110. She used to have a bike, but now she has a car. 111. We are coming to the party by car. 112. I introduce myself to my friend's friend. 113. In this picture, I can see that you were cute earlier. 114. Be careful with the tool or you will cut yourself. 115. She's beautiful. Her cousins are beautiful too. 116. We go to supermarket every day. 117. Ash made herself a painting. 118. Do you believe that onion prices will come down again? 119. Ash will have finished the scores by Saturday. 120. The students are at city center.
Set 7. 121 to 140. 121. Are you planning to go out for the party? 122. Did you go to the supermarket yesterday? 123. Ash, whose mother is a doctor, is very good at talking. 124. I have not been bitten by any insect today. 125. I had gone to his house before early morning yesterday. 126. The sun sets in the west every day. 127. We are going to Bangalore to visit my friend. 128. You are mean to me. I don't think you'll get away so easily. 129. Unfortunately, Sam has a few friends in his neighborhood. 130. Sam has a diary. That is his diary. 131. Please turn on the music. I'm working. 132. The mug has been put on the desk. 133. Unless he comes, we won't have much to talk about. 134. I don't think she will arrive soon. 135. How do you go to office? 136. Please don't go away. I need you. 137. If you eat chocolate, it smells great. 138. I know you had a breakup recently, but you will get over him soon. 139. If Sam tidies the drawing room, Ash will clean the desk. 140. Damn, it's so hot today. Could you please turn the heater down? That's the end of set 7 for sentences from 121 to 140.
This is set 8 from sentences 141 to 160. 141. I get up early every day to study. 142. I've got all the parts. Now I just need to work out the processor. 143. She always asks her friend if she knows what to do. 144. Sam went home very late last night after the party. 145. Smoking isn't allowed here. Please put out your cigarettes. 146. Live session begins at 4 p.m. and ends at 5. 147. I can speak English and Tamil. 148. Watch out the burner or it will burn yourself. 149. Sam knew Ash very well. 150. What did you do at this weekend? I was playing games. 151. I would buy a book if I found a nice one. 152. Did he go to a place last month? 153. Ash is coming to Bangalore to visit her parents. 154. How many people are there in this project? 155. When I was young, I was a friend of yours. 156. Do you know how to fix my car? 157. The employees will not do that again. 158. If I do get this book, I'll improve my English. 159. The confusion caused by the document created problems. 160. We are lucky that she came up with this brilliant idea.
Sentences set 9. 161 to 180. 161. I would like a bowl of soup. 162. We went to Germany for our vacation last year. 163. Sam, when did you meet Ash for the first time? 164. This shirt goes very well with your pants. 165. In winter, more soup is eaten than in summer. 166. How many oranges do you want to eat? 167. The animal is angry. 168. There isn't any juice in the bottle. 169. The weather was amazing yesterday. It was really sunny. 170. He has many pets in his house. 171. I'd love to have lived in the old times. 172. If you went on foot more often, you would not be so unhealthy. 173. Please give him some food and water. 174. I spent too much time working on my project. 175. They go to the gym on foot. 176. Even though it was late, we have walked all the way home. 177. The recess today will be longer than usual. 178. I'm going to see my best friend tonight. 179. By the year 2030, all students will have their own laptops. 180. If I had more time, I would learn German. That's the end of sentences set 9 from 161 to 180.
This is set 10 from sentences 181 to 200. 181. The train leaves every 30 minutes. 182. When I was watching the show, I came across this shot. 183. I stopped to make a video call as it was an emergency. 184. He is fit as he plays sports every day. 185. The huge stones which are so heavy couldn't be moved. 186. I have 2 brothers and a sister. 187. He has 2 sisters and a brother. 188. Where does your friend work? 189. Have you ever lived in the city? 190. She's sitting on a comfortable chair. 191. I would like to have more time for myself and my family. 192. If Ash cuts the onions, Sam will peel the mushroom for the soup. 193. I was at my friend's house yesterday morning. 194. Are you going to finish reading this book today? 195. I'm saving my money to buy a new house as it is expensive. 196. Sam wants to see the doctor because he is ill. 197. My brother's birthday is on the 8th of October. 198. But they can't be away. I saw them recently. 199. She couldn't let her daughter go to the dance with him. 200. And the last one for this set is, could you go through the exercise with me? I have no idea about it.
Sentences set 11. 201 to 220. 201. I don't think the weather will improve tomorrow. 202. I sometimes walked through this area alone when I was a child. 203. Recently, Sam was presented with the new match. 204. My vehicle is exactly the same as hers. 205. Sam promised to bring the book that he had borrowed in the store nearby. 206. Ash hasn't been on vacation since last January. 207. Passengers were advised to keep their belongings in their sight all the time. 208. This could have hardly played out better if we discussed this calmly. 209. I have walked on this road so many times. 2010. Which car goes 100 kilometers per hour? 211. I want to have this vehicle fixed by 7 p.m. 212. Ash will give you a call as soon as she arrives. 213. The rat has been placed into a tiny maze for the coming experiment. If anybody wants to translate with me, tell them to call back later. Plans are easier to make than to carry them out. That is 215. 216. Your trainer, Ash, will come back within half an hour. 217. They should have finished decorating the kitchen by the evening. 218. Sam listened to the radio all night. 219. Knowing he was late, he ate his dinner quickly. 220. If I were you, I wouldn't know what to do. That's the end of set 11, sentences 201 to 220.
This is set 12 from sentences 221 to 240. 221. I'm not going to school because it's too hot outside. 222. It's so warm in the room, please take off your coat. 223. It may sound strange, but it is true that he created this. 224. Look, Sam is working in the kitchen. 225. If you hate swimming in cold water, you will not enjoy the tour. 226. Our project would have been sold for millions if our team had practiced precaution. 227. Last month when I was driving to work, I saw an accident. 228. My friends would have swum in the area if there had not been so many huge waves. 229. Sam is going to a new college in the coming year. 230. Sam doesn't seem to grasp that if he doesn't work hard, he will fail. 231. Ash is able to learn German very fast. 232. I often had my lunch with my family when I was in India. 233. Ash has 5 similar looking pets. 234. Before lending money, banks must check for your history. 235. My manager was satisfied with the work I have done. 236. Has he arrived in Bangalore yet? 237. When we arrived, Sam was having a stroll. 238. Ash believes that she will get a better job than her neighbor. 239. Having arrived at the spot, we called his mother. 240. The game would have become better if the coach has sent a substitute as I was injured.
Sentences set 13. 241 to 260. 241. During the project, he was accused of mishandling the most important data. 242. You must not leave the room without the captain's permission. 243. The new school was built last month. 244. Please don't watch TV for hours as you will waste a lot of time. 245. Did you live in that house when you were a child? 246. They'll be cutting a lot of trees to get some space for the new complex. 247. During the last week, this series lost its value. 248. This is the safest place. Can we put up our tent here? 249. Stop showing off your English. 250. We have been living in this house for 5 years. 251. We fight so much, but I don't have it in me to leave my partner. 252. Tomorrow, he will still be suffering from the viral fever. 253. In an hour, I will still be washing my car. 254. China is the biggest country in the world in terms of population. 255. Is anyone listening to this news? 256. What shall we do? Let's go for cycling. 257. The lady didn't marry him because her parents were against it. 258. A uniform is common in schools in India. 259. I think I put my foot in the issue when I asked something private. 260. These medicines will help you for sure in a long run. And that was the end of set 13 of sentences from 241 to 260.
This is set 14 from sentences 261 to 280. 261. Is she the strongest wrestler in the group? 262. If I had time, I would go for trekking. 263. I don't know this place. What am I doing here? 264. My friend is a police officer, so he has to wear a uniform every day. 265. Could you please wake me up at 7 o'clock? I have a meeting. 266. Before lending money, I made sure that they can pay me back. 267. They looked so perfect, but he broke up with her. 268. My parents may let me go to the party if I sleep early today. 269. According to the weather news, the weather will not improve tomorrow. 270. I have been creating this course since Christmas Day. 271. Despite studying hard, she couldn't clear the test. 272. My mother asked me to keep things where they belonged. 273. If you speak English, you will be able to clear the interview. 274. I'll be meeting with the team at 6 o'clock to discuss the issues. 275. The car which is parked at the end belongs to me. 276. Did you meet anybody yesterday? Yes, I met somebody who is nice. 277. As I'm new here, I don't know many people in the room. 278. There isn't much washing powder in the box. 279. It is snowing heavily now, but it'll be fine this evening. 280, and the last sentence for this set is, if I couldn't clear the test, will I have to take it again?
Sentences set 15, 281 to 300. Ash has gone to Germany for a month. She'll bring the required parts. 282. Injured players cannot play again. That's the rule. 283. Instead of wasting time, they should have been decorating the house. 284. Have you ever eaten a curry with more chilies than salt in it before? 285. The serious policeman was never seen to smile. 286. The museum always wants to teach you something. 287. There is no point in worrying about the fire now. The wardrobe is already gone. 288. Due to recent pandemic, we had to call the meeting off. 289. Ash was about to hang up when I saw the phone ringing. 290. How many students are there in your class? 291. We can't afford anything unless we take out a mortgage. 292. Have you ever visited the most mysterious place in the city? 293. That played out better than I expected. 294. I'll help you in any way I can. 295. I'll be watching the live sessions of Sam and Ash today till 5. 296. Were you allowed to go to the party after low grades in the finals? 297. A person whose book was lost was extremely angry. 298. I had sandwiches for breakfast. 299. If our team had won, they would have moved directly to the finals. 300. It would have been great if you could wait here. That's the end of set 15, 281 to 300.
This is set 14 from sentences 261 to 280. 261. Is she the strongest wrestler in the group? 262. If I had time, I would go for trekking. 263. I don't know this place. What am I doing here? 264. My friend is a police officer, so he has to wear a uniform every day. 265. Could you please wake me up at 7 o'clock? I have a meeting. 266. Before lending money, I made sure that they can pay me back. 267. They looked so perfect, but he broke up with her. 268. My parents may let me go to the party if I sleep early today. 269. According to the weather news, the weather will not improve tomorrow. 270. I have been creating this course since Christmas Day. 271. Despite studying hard, she couldn't clear the test. 272. My mother asked me to keep things where they belonged. 273. If you speak English, you will be able to clear the interview. 274. I'll be meeting with the team at 6 o'clock to discuss the issues. 275. The car which is parked at the end belongs to me. 276. Did you meet anybody yesterday? Yes, I met somebody who is nice. 277. As I'm new here, I don't know many people in the room. 278. There isn't much washing powder in the box. 279. It is snowing heavily now, but it'll be fine this evening. 280, and the last sentence for this set is, if I couldn't clear the test, will I have to take it again?
Sentences. Set 17. 321 to 340. 321. The man who gave Ash the idea about the house was old. 322. Where have you been lately? I've been searching for you. 323. Where shall we go for this weekend? What if we stayed in for a change? 324. I really had a bad time. I need something interesting to read, or somebody to talk to, or somewhere to go. 325. She solved the problem. Definitely she is smarter than me. 326. I would have written a book by now if I had time to spend. 327. If Sam comes to our place, we'll go for bowling. 328. I wish I could help you at that time, but now it's too late. 329. We worked so hard for the match, yet we lost. 330. I'll take care of cooking during the party today. 331. I'll send you the book as soon as I find it. 332. The chances of winning would have improved if they would have kicked a goal in the first 5 minutes. 333. A person who works in the field related to lock and keys is called locksmith. 334. The situation doesn't seem to get under control. 335. The problem was a wake-up call for all of us. 336. Was your friend going towards the street yesterday? 337. He had a chocolate which made him look like the birthday boy. 338. What are you doing for coming party? 339. My brother is sitting on the first seat and he's enjoying the view. 340. He should always work as hard as he could. That's the end of set 17, which has sentences from 321 to 340.
Set 18 from sentences 341 to 360. 341. Should we get some fruits? No, there are a lot of apples in the fridge. 342. It turned out that he was telling the truth. 343. It would have been better and things would go smoother if he apologized. 344. I woke up suddenly as I smelled something burning in the room. 345. I would like to go out with my friends tonight as it's Friday. 346. We'll go to the movie if you work hard for the test. 347. He is working as a managing director where the workload is immense. You can remove he from there. 348. I'm going to ask my friend to stop coming to my place due to the lockdown. 349. We are going to the exhibition tomorrow. I'm quite excited. 350. The box has been placed into another box to make it more mysterious. 351. People are positive about the product. The hard work finally paid off. 352. We have to be back within an hour as there is a ton of work left. 353. I'm not happy with the results as it didn't work the way it's supposed to do. 354. I have been waiting for you for the whole time. Where have you been up to now? 355. My new shoes are exactly the same as hers. Interesting. 356. The man promised to bring the bottle which he had bought in the flea market. 357. I don't understand anything in this pandemic. What shall we do? 358. Please count me out for anything tonight as I have to wake up early. 359. He's learning both swimming and juggling. 360, and the last sentence for this set is, they would have arrived on time if the flight was on time.
Sentences set 19, 361 to 380. 361. We already made a pact under which no one is allowed to leave. 362. They were playing games when I arrived. 363. If you speak English, you don't need this course for sure. 364. Anybody up for dessert? Somebody raise their hand. 365. I will be watching the TV show till the dawn as it is extremely interesting. 366. I really admire you. Will you go out with me tonight? 367. Our current machine is broken down. We are buying a new one next month. 368. Are they coming to school tomorrow? 369. I think a car will have been sold if we are late to save it. 370. He inspired others to do their work every day. 371. What does the speed have to do with the precision? 372. The man who created all this must be smart. 373. If this happens again, he should tell her to stop. 374. He'll write a letter as soon as he arrives. 375. If we could find the perfect timing, nobody will notice us sneaking out. 376. He would not say that if he is offended. 377. If he arrives home late, he won't be coming for the movie. 378. I was standing just next to her and still she didn't notice. 379. Why are you here? You should be decorating the balcony. 380. How many people are planning to come for the party? Many. That's the end of set 19 from 361 to 380.
This is set 20. Sentences from 381 to 400 will be discussed. 381. I walked through these streets every day when I was young. 382. We would have arrived at the destination if we were not lost in the maze. 383. If the door is locked, you have to go out of the window. 384. I called my friend in need and he didn't disappoint me at all. 385. He is interested in making friends. 386. There is some cheese left in the box. Take it before it's gone. 387. He has a lot of money due to this recent endeavors. 388. It is difficult to decide the winner as his artwork is as good as yours. 389. Having written the test, we felt that we did something. 390. Anything to drink? I would like to have a glass of water, please. 391. We regret so much that we couldn't finish the project on time. 392. Luckily, they put out the fire instantly. 393. Can you pick me up after your office hours? 394. Ash was sleeping when I came to see her at her place. 395. Have you ever seen a person so consistent? 396. I have a few chocolates left. Would you like to have one? 397. The company I work for isn't doing so well at the moment due to the pandemic. 398. Due to the rush to go home on the festival, there won't be any tickets left. 399. You must not leave the premises without sanitizing your hands. 400. How do you do this? I'm struggling with the current file.
Sentences set 21. 401 to 420. 401. She has never been to a party and now she regrets it. 402. I'm hearing a lot about your behavior and nothing is positive. Having worked for such a long time, the company started trusting him. 404. I am too tired to prepare anything today. Can we eat outside? 405. Sam won't tell her the truth, will he? 406. My parents will have come home by the time the fest starts. 407. After so much drama, he had to eat the humble pie. 408. Where do you think might be the best place to hide my treasure? 409. I believe in the saying, no pain, no gain. 410. Having confessed, he ended in the prison for a long time. 411. I don't think I had ever seen a computer so fast until yesterday. 412. You must come to the party and don't forget to bring someone with you. 413. I know I'm late for the breakfast, but I hope you have saved some for me. 414. I've been working for the whole day. Can I turn on the TV for a few minutes? 415. By the time they reached, their flight had taken off. 416. I'm sorry, you cannot talk to her as she's gone to lunch. 4:17. What are you wearing for the party today? 4:18. I'd rather get sick trying than giving up. 4:19. It is always raining in Bangalore, irrespective of the weather. 4:20. The current business has become a bone of contention between the partners. That's the end of set 21, word 401 to 420.
Set 22, sentences 421 to 440. 421. Never cross the line and give privacy to others. 422. Have you been in the queue for a long time? 423. Don't worry about the second exercise as I've already done it. 424. If it rains, the door and the windows must be closed. 425. Yesterday, after the school, Ash went to the studio, turned on the tablet and checked her files. 426. You're really making me angry. You're doing it on purpose, aren't you? 427. I'm sorry, but I can't come to the ceremony the coming week. 428. Due to pandemic, the town was closed, but still somebody was in the streets and somewhere was open. 429. By the end of this month, I will have been working for this firm for 2 years. 430. Having been rescued, the men confessed everything in the hospital. 421. Where did you find this specimen? 432. There will be lots of cake, which is your favorite. Do bring someone along. 433. Cars are dangerous for the earth, don't they? 434. I asked the kids so many times, but still they were on my chair. 435. The food was spoiled, so I had to throw it away. 436. He has been sad these days. Why not invite him this time? 437. You can rely on me and can call me anytime. 438. Where do you think will be the best place to have noodles? 439. Ash has some friends living close to our place. 440. This music sounds great. Did you compose it?
Sentences set 23. 441 to 460. You will be Sentences set 23. 441 to 460. 441. You'll be invited for an interview if the company is impressed. 442. If I didn't have this project to win. Sentences set 23. 441 to 460. 441. You'll be invited for an interview if the company is impressed. 442. If I didn't have this project to finish, I would have gone out with my friends. 443. I had been following that Andrew's show every week since it started and I love it. 444. I'm sorry, but I can't come to a party next week. 445. What does MBA stand for? It is the short form of Master of Business Administration. 446. Shopping is the only activity making her happy. 447. This test has been a nightmare for me. Could you please help me do this? 448. It seemed as if it had been a cyclone, but it was just a malfunction machine. 449. People nowadays seem to contaminate every source of fresh water, don't they? 450. He was a great cricketer. He had been playing cricket ever since he was a kid. 451. I will have been working out for 2 hours by 7 p.m. 452. Does someone want to share an ice cream with me? 453. I love Indians as they barely beat around the bush. 455. I need to get some work done. Who's in the office now? 455. He turned out to be a gentleman even though he was brought up by a nanny. 456. The students were used to do the task twice without any reason. 457. Why are you always putting anything anywhere in the house? 458. Did your friend have to leave school when he was quite young? 459. Where's Ash? She has gone to Bangalore. 460. I love all the vegetables, but especially carrots. That's the end of set 23, 441 to 460.
This is set 24. Sentences 461 to 480 are going to be discussed in this session. 461, I have to take off the train as it is my stop. See you soon. 462, she has expected for the things to go better this time. 463, I apologize but I can't come this weekend for the group discussion. 464, I ran for 10 kilometers yesterday and I'm so tired I couldn't come tomorrow. 465, we don't get to choose everything we want. 466, we are proud of your ethical deeds. Well done. 467, have you seen the movie released this Friday? Apparently it's a hit. So guys, please notice you have to change this released this Friday. 468, nobody should judge you based on what you are wearing at the moment. 469, no one can have the best of both worlds when it comes to quality and quantity. 470, if I had taken more interest in studies, I would have more job opportunities. 471, I love watches made in Switzerland. 472, unfortunately, we have run out of juice. Will water do for you now? 473, I have been working here for 2 years. 474, if they hadn't eaten like a pig, they wouldn't feel nauseated now. 475, Sam was sitting in his favorite chair, reading his favorite book. 476, why was she always complaining about my dress when she saw me earlier? 477, my mother tongue is like yours in some ways, but it is more difficult than yours. 478, by the end of this month, I will have been working for you for more than a year. 479, I like that really big old red antique book of yours. 480, I'm tired as I have worked continuously this month.
Sentences set 25, 481 to 500. 481, my friend is like me in many ways. We both are dumb but fun. 482, what would happen if I stopped trying altogether? You fail. 483, she felt like crying and it was visible on her face. 484, this is for my brother and you have no right over it. 485, she had gone to the supermarket by the time I reached home. 486, I had to be in a queue for 30 minutes to get some bread. 487, I wouldn't be even trying if he didn't encourage me. 488, they have run out of excuses now. They have to tell the truth now. 489, your English isn't improving. You need to work harder. 490, I must run home after the play as I have to be home by 7 o'clock. 491, this year Diwali falls in with our marriage anniversary. 492, if it weren't for the house, they would have brought a car by now. 493, he wanted to buy her the best present on her birthday. 494, do you think we would win? I do. 495, if I were him, I wouldn't have quitted my current occupation until I had found another one. 496, had she been driving for a long time when you met her? Having put on his coat, he left the party early. 498, they were still waiting for the boy to return. 499, after submitting the assignment, the student took a sigh of relief. 500, pulling someone's leg isn't a gentleman's trait. That's the end of set 25, 481 to 500.
This is set 26 from sentences 501 to 520. 501, we like the food, especially the peas and the potatoes. 502, the truth lies in the facts and now one can change it. 503, if it rains, the paths for the water must be closed. 504, they went out laughing after knowing they were sitting for no reason. 505, he dreams of becoming a historian and he's working hard for it. 506, I had been following him till the point I understood it was pointless. 507, if I didn't have this project to work on, I would have gone fishing with my friends. 508, Everyone, including the teachers, was running around with the students. 509. I have never been anywhere more systematic than Germany. 510. You might receive a check on 1,000 rupees soon. 511. We won the match because of him. He's really talented as he had been playing ever since he was 10 years. 512. I will have had the task finished before the time you finish watching the show. 513. It was down to him that I got the gold medal. 514. You wouldn't be crying if you know the truth. 515. Will your brother have gone back to school before the show is over? 516. For any property to become a bone of contention between two people is the worst. 517. Hundreds of people have applied for the jobs. 518. She couldn't have seen me because she walked past without greeting me. 519. Most people aren't afraid of flying. 520, which is the last of the set, is they haven't been offered more data by the police as they are content.
Sentences set 27. 521 to 540. 521. The view from the Eiffel Tower excited even the most seasoned traveler. 522. There was no telling what thoughts would come from him after the meeting. 523. I got carried away by his hard work and dedication towards the project. 524. By April 30th, I will have been working for this company for 21 years. 525. Please work using this tool carefully as it is very expensive. 526. This burger is most probably the best burger of all. 527. If I were healthy, I would have digested that ice cream with ease. 528. Sam and Ash have been learning German for 6 years. 529. It is not easy to find good friends. I had a big argument with my friend and now we aren't talking to each other. 531. Why are you always putting your bare feet on the wet floor? 532. Due to COVID-19, the number of people out of work has risen to nearly 1 million. 533. Once in a blue moon, we go out and see cars this expensive. 534. When you come back, I will have read the complete series of Harry Potter. 535. Why don't you carry on writing? People love to read your books. 536. After the fight, she broke down and cried hard. 537. Look at those moves. She definitely knows how to dance. 538. After the fight, the girl went silent on the boy. 539. Who is that guy listening to the commentary? 540. She won't be able to attend the seminar because her plane has been delayed. That's the end of set 27 sentences from 521 to 540.
Sentences set 28. 541 to 560. 541. Sorry, we are on the way to visit our friend. Hence, we aren't coming to the party. 542. Where has she gone on holiday? She is in Berlin. 543. Will they have gone to him by 8 o'clock tomorrow? 544. Not having seen each other for a long time, they couldn't recognize each other. 545. Don't beat around the bush, come to the point. 546. She was uneasy because she had never been on a roller coaster before. 547. It caught him off guard that his bed was stolen. 548. I would like to buy a beautiful long black dress. 549. Nowadays, students are using email to communicate instead of writing letters. 550. She folded the handkerchief neatly. 551. I'm unsure about his intention as he didn't finish easy task. 552. When I visit my friend, I always go to restaurant close to her place. 553. I have not ever been bowling, but I would like to try it before I leave to my place. 554. He was unknowingly taken as the thief, but later he was released. 5:55. If it's still raining, stay here for some time. 5:56. In case of fire, please don't use the elevator as it can be dangerous. 5:57. Due to living abroad for a long time, he was unable to speak your mother tongue. 5:58. She wished she had bought the laptop when there was an offer available. 5:59. You have every right to be angry, but that doesn't mean you leave. 5:60. Every year this event takes place on the second Monday of January. That was set 28 of sentences.
Sentences set 29. 561 to 580. 561. Sam works as an editor, but he has a lot of different jobs. 562. S worked on a project, but she wasn't happy about the outcome. 563. Though I have seen her so many times, I've never spoken to her. 564. These paintings were painted by a friend of mine. Aren't they good? 565. Cricket is played in most states in India. 566. Yesterday, someone broke into a house and I was scared. 567. 5 people were taken to the hospital after an accident. 568. The house was damaged due to a fire at the hotel last Saturday. 569. Though they weren't invited, I saw them at the wedding. 570. In India, movies are usually released on Thursdays, but this one is an exception. 571. I can't use the bathroom right now as there is someone else in it. 572. The washing machine was making so much noise yesterday. 573. What is this animal called? I've never seen one. 574. After an earthquake, the road was damaged and it hasn't been repaired yet. 575. You look really chubby in your old photographs. 576. Have you eaten all my chocolates? I don't see any here. 577. He might not be the thief. I've known him for a long time. 578. I ran in Bangalore Marathon last week and it was fun. 579. My parents had to cancel their vacation due to the pandemic. 580. Buy the course now as the offer is ending on 5th of this month. That's the end of set 29, sentences 561 to 580.
Sentences set 30. 581 to 600. 581. Sorry, I'm really full. I won't be able to finish the dinner. 582. What are you going to buy as a gift to the wedding? 583. I'm going to be late for the party due to the lost keys. 584. The weather is perfect to walk rather than taking a taxi. 585. I'm planning to go to an amusement park with my friends. 586. It's my friend's birthday tomorrow. I have to get her a present. 587. I must lie down for an hour as I'm extremely tired. 588. We are going to watch our Prime Minister talking on TV tonight. 589. I'm always at work from 9:30 a.m. until 6:30 p.m. 590. My friend is an enthusiastic traveler. You won't find him home. 591. If you wish to stay awake, have a strong coffee. 592. When are you planning to see him again? I'll tag along. 593. Do you want to come with us for the latest movie? 594. Can you take care of my cat as I'm leaving tonight for a week? 595. Can we go to Mangalore rather than Bangalore? It is closer to my sister's place. 596. Tonight is the premiere for the new TV series. 597. I won't be able to come to the game as I had a long day. 598. This inverter is way too expensive. I don't think I'll buy it. 599. I can't go for the party as I have heaps of files to clear. 600. Can you suggest some place to stroll around? This was set 30 of sentences.
Sentences set 31. 601 to 620. 601. I don't think she will be here until next month due to the pandemic. 602. Where did you get this laptop from? It's out of the world. 603. What would you do if you get $1 million today? 604. I'm going to the party but my close friend won't be joining me. 605. Before she bought the course, she couldn't understand much English, but now she can understand everything. 606. I need change for this big note as the ticket checker won't allow me in the bus with it. 607. My friend is earning crazy amount of money as he can understand and speak 5 languages. 608. How could you forget him? He was with you for almost 5 years. 609. According to your postal code, we are neighbors. 610. Even after calling her for 5 times, I didn't get a reply. She must be quite busy. 611. Always wear safety glasses when dealing with hazardous and sharp objects. 612. This is the most popular restaurant in my town, though a bit expensive. 613. I think the call is for you as she won't talk to me. 614. I can't find my bag anywhere in my room. 615. Ash wears only black color t-shirts every day. She must be a black color fan. 616. Nowadays, everyone is working from home. It is for sure safer and better. 617. I always see my neighbor in the morning on the road while jogging. 618. I had to repeat the answer thrice to make him understand. 619. I prefer to have less clothes as I don't want the hassle of multiple choices. 620. You must be 18 years old to apply for driving license. That's the end of set 31, 601 to 620.
Sentences set 32, 621 to 640. 621. Can you please keep these papers in a safe place? I might need them tomorrow. 622. Everyone on the road should follow the traffic rules. 623. I don't usually work on weekends, but I had to work this time due to a lot of workload. 624. I ought to work on the language project tonight, but I think I'll have to pass. 625. If you have time, you should visit your grandfather tomorrow. 626. We have to leave now as we have to get up early tomorrow for the seminar. 627. This laptop is way too expensive for me. I don't think I'll buy it. 628. My sister isn't feeling well today. I think I'll take her to see a doctor. 629. The hotel isn't clean at all for the amount we paid for it. 630. Ash doesn't have to work very hard as she is quite smart. 631. We didn't have to wait very long for the package. 632. My friend doesn't understand much English and hence one has to speak very slowly to him. 633. You have to change at the next station as this bus won't go all the way to your home. 634. Jasmine and her cousin Lara can't go out for dinner. 635. They didn't have to tell me something I already know. 636. I don't think I can go for hiking with you today. Rather, my friend Ash can accompany you. 637. Do you have an extra ticket for the show? I would like to join you. 638. It's raining cats and dogs outside and soon it'll be impossible for us to leave. 639. My grandfather prefers to sit on the floor rather than a chair. Please mind, in place of off, you have to write on. 640. Which would you prefer? Read a book or go for a walk? That was set 32 of sentences.
Sentences set 33. 641 to 660. 641. Should we call your brother for help now or would you rather wait? 642. Do you want me to come with you or would you prefer to go alone? 643. I like to live in big cities as they have all possible facility. 644. Though there are many people in this restaurant, it is very quiet. 645. During my visit to grandmother, I stayed in a very big hotel. 646. I had to cook something quickly when I got home as I was extremely hungry. 647. Watch out for this road. There have been many tragedies on it. 648. There won't be much time tomorrow. Hence, we should pack now for going out tomorrow. 6:49. I didn't find anything in the package. I was disappointed and surprised. 6:50. The hotel in which we stayed last night had a swimming pool. Isn't that nice? 6:51. Tourists used to flock here every year at this time of the year. 6:52. Where can I find a bag exactly same as yours? 6:53. There will be somebody at the airport to receive it tomorrow. 6:54. Few years ago, there were 10 schools in my city and now the number has reached to 200. 6:55. After a long time, I visited my hometown and for my surprise, nothing was changed. 6:56. You need to relax at the moment. Everything will be alright. 6:57. Have you ever been to my hometown? It is like heaven on the earth. 6:58. Are you going to join me tonight? I'm watching the old highlights of the best cricket games. 6:59. The teacher was furious at the student for not finishing the homework. 6:60. A friend of mine has been awarded the best school of the year in her school. That's the end of set 33, 641 to 660.
Sentences set 34, 661 to 680. 661. They thought they would be able to keep it a secret, but everyone knew about their plan. 662. The guest was supposed to arrive early so that they could enjoy the pre-party event. 663. Ash is feeling much better after her visit to the doctor, but she isn't allowed to run for another week. 664. Sam said he was going away for a few hours. 665. My sister had woken up feeling sick, so she hadn't gone to the supermarket. 666. Kate panicked at the situation, so I told her to relax and breathe. 667. The weather today is exceptional, which is not very common for the city. 668. I hope you are enjoying the course and learning new ways to study. 669. I noticed his short hair and instantly started laughing. 670. The woman had the most marvelous voice I have ever heard in my life. 671. The new jacket was a perfect fit for me, so I bought it instantly. 672. Plastic bags are banned in my country for good reasons. 673. I lost my keys on the way to home and now I have to find the duplicate one. 674. Would you mind dropping me to the office? I cannot drive today. 675. I warned you about the cables, but you didn't listen and look what a mess it is now. 676. I made him promise to hide everything I told in person. 677. Do you remember anything from the incident? 678. Economy of a country just doesn't depend on the government, but also on what each person does. 679. She joined as an executive 2 years ago, but now she is vice president in the firm. 680. And the last sentence. Unfortunately, every room in the hotel was occupied, so we had to head back. This was set 34 from the sentences.